is exactly as you described it. I'm like, yay. Oh, that's one of the reasons why I would prefer not to have floorboards. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe. Click the subscribe button right down there at the bottom corner, and don't forget to click the notification button also, so you guys get notified every time we do something awesome. Check in the description box. We have information about our motorcycle giveaway. We have lots of killer deals on bikes and also killer deals on gear. What's up guys, Sean here from Srkcycles.com. We have a, what is this? 2009 Yamaha 950, a V-Star 950. I really like these bikes, but normally I'd be outside. I'm sure the lighting sucks. What I wanted to do was show you guys that this bike's actually a little bigger than a Heritage. That's a 2006 Harley Davidson Heritage Classic, Heritage Softail. I love those bikes. Let's get down lower. Tank's a little bit longer than the Heritage. Seat's about the same. A lot of similarities, but I like the bars on that one better. I mean, you could change that easy enough. And that might have more power. I don't know. Let's check it out. We'll take it for a spin. And then after, I'm taking that Heritage for a spin. I love me some Heritage. Heritages. We'll go outside and take a little better look at this thing. Alright guys, check this thing out. This one's got the Vantenheim's pipes. It's black. It's not the touring version, so it's not, it doesn't have that stupid windshield, which they do come in handy. I'll admit it, they do come in handy. No bags, no sissy bar. There's just you, the road, and whatever girl is dumb enough to sit on the back. No, I'm just kidding. I really like these bikes. Let's take it for a spin. But first, let's do the words of wisdom. Proverbs 27:5 through 6. Better is an open rebuke than love that is hidden. Faith are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are profuse. And kind of what that's saying is that, like, enemies are always sucking up to you. They're gonna say all these nice things, like, "Oh, you're so great," and, "Oh, you're so something something." It sounds like I'm specifically referring to someone, but I'm not. But you can't trust them, guys. So this is one of the best bikes. This and the Kawasaki 900 and the 650S. This is one of the best bikes for big guys. And this is a mid-range. This could be an entry-level bike for a grown man, or a mid-range. But for some people, honestly, this could be all the bike that you ever actually need. It's got good size to it. It doesn't feel small. I love these handlebars. They're beach bars, you know what I mean? Makes you feel wide, makes you feel big. It's like you're putting your hands out. It's like you're putting your hand, let me demonstrate. It's like you're putting your hands out like this. You're like, "What's up, guys?" But your hands are always like that. It's not like, "What up, guys?" And then you're like, "Marr." No, it's like, "All right, I'm big." You know, just like a peacock. It puts out its big feathers. It makes itself look real big. This is like that. Except it's wide and it's comfortable. They call these beach bars. Imagine like an old beach cruiser bicycle. That's what's going on here. This is a 950. This is like the second, this is what I consider like the second generation of V-Stars. They rocked the 650 and they rocked the 1100 for a long time. They were good bikes. They were both only ever carbureted. And then when they came out with the 950 and the 1300, of course they were fuel injected. And I feel like they really knocked it out of the park. I actually think that the 950, if it were me, I would take the 950 over an 1100. If it was like, okay, you have to go on a big ride, which one do you get? I'm not saying this, I'm not putting everything as equal. This is not one of those all things being equal situations. This is, if I had to go on a big ride, which one would I take? I'm gonna go with the 950. I like that it's fuel injected. I like that it's got a lot of power. I think it's got more power than the 1100. It's more responsive, but I like the looks of it. And just stock. These are stock bars. These are stock bars. You don't have to modify anything. And think about this. If this is how wide the bars are, look how much extra cable sitting out there. You could probably go up pretty good amount. You could probably go to like here and still be on the stock cables if you wanted to go that route. The Yamahas come with the floorboards. I like. You got the heel toe. I like. Although one kind of bad thing about the heel toe on these bikes compared to some of the other ones, and especially the Harley Davidsons, is you can't really adjust. The heel toe is all one piece. You can't adjust one without adjusting the other. So if you want to make the toe up a little bit higher, because maybe you wear steel toes, which I mean right now I'm sure you can fit steel toe boots in here. I'm not wearing like Pumas. I'm sure you can fit steel toe boots in there, but if you want to make it a little taller, it's gonna push the heel down. So some guys, I don't know what kind of boots they're wearing. They're wearing like goth style Doc Martens or something like that, not like my punk rock style, and they might need a really tall, big space in between the shifter and the sorry, they might need a lot of space in between the shifter and the floorboard. At a certain point, if you move that up too much, you just run out. You don't get any mobility in your heel shifter. It's down too far. So for most people, I mean, it's fine. It's perfect the way it is. You can adjust it, but just keep that in mind. Although I guess if you wanted to, you can always just bend the other side. If you're gonna keep the bike for a while, just bend, torch it up, take it to a place, get it bent a little bit, and bend it the way you want it to. Not a huge deal, just wanted you guys to know. Let's go jump on the highway. This of course is rocking, what kind of pipes? The Vance and Himes pipes. It's got a good sound to it. It's not too loud, not too quiet. It's not screaming. You're waking up your neighbors if you want to, but maybe you could sneak out. Maybe you could sneak out and be all nice and quiet if you don't. Probably not. I mean, who am I kidding? Everyone loves waking up the neighbors and being loud. Who are we kidding? Alright, I'm in second gear. Let's get on it a little bit. Someone asked me today. Alright. Someone asked me today, they're like, there's no tachometer on a lot of these bikes. How do you know when to shift? And apparently what he was doing was he was riding in it, he was shifting way too early, and he never was actually using the power that it had. And he's like, my bike's too slow. And I'm like, your bike should be way faster than what you're thinking it is. And he was shifting way too soon. So if you're wondering how do you know when to shift without a tachometer, when you're like, trying to stretch the gears out, pretty much you shift when it stops accelerating. When the speedometer is not really moving up anymore, that's about when you need to, that's when you needed to have shifted. You don't want it to sit there too long, but that's about when. Now obviously if you hit the rev limit, but a lot of these cruiser bikes that don't have odometers, no tachometers, they don't have that type of curve, the power curve. So once you get to those higher RPMs, you run out of power. So pretty much right before that point, that's when you want to shift. I'll demonstrate. Up here, I'll show you guys. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. click down on the right side of the video. On the bottom, there's a little subscribe button. And click on that, and then click the little notification bell right next to it, so you can get notified every time we come up with a video. You can check out our test drives, you can check out our bike giveaway. There's everything SRK, and then check out our Bikes and Beer channel. And then with Srkcycles, always look at the description. We have a lot of cool, interesting stuff down there. We got good deals on parts. We have more information about the giveaway. If you're not a part of the giveaway, guys, get a part of the giveaway. We are giving away a Harley Davidson. We're giving away a 1999 Harley Davidson Dyna as our tribute to the Dynas, and they're going away. Caleb is in the process of ordering some more parts for it, so we're gonna mod it up a little bit. It's taking us a little time, but it's all right. It's free. Okay, so I'm in first. It also sounds bad. At a certain point it sounds bad, but you're not really accelerating like you were before, and that's when you want to shift. Your goal of shifting is that you can have more gear and more power, and the goal of not shifting when you're holding the gears out is that you're trying to hit that power band, and eventually you can feel it. You can feel when you're like, okay, that's the power band. Okay, I'm just about, I got no more. And that's when you want to shift. Now obviously I've run out of gear by now, so I can't shift anymore. But so this is a 9, just so you guys know. This bike, it's a great highway bike. I'm 6'2", 180 pounds. I'm cruising on the highway, I'm keeping up with traffic. If I wanted to pass this guy because he's going too slow, watch this. I'm gonna roll on, move faster, 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 faster. I can pass people. I'm not revved out, the bike's not screaming, and it's comfortable. Yes, it would be a little more comfortable if I had a windshield, but you know what? I want that wind in my face, through my helmet. I want that wind on my chest, through my jacket. Guys, if you're just watching this video for the first time, we sell motorcycles. We sell motorcycles. We sell motorcycles, and we ship bikes all over the country. We have a lot of fun, and we love doing it. No one sells bikes like we do, because no one does test drives like we do. I ride the bike. I feel everything. I tell you what it's like. We also do a walk-around video where if there's any flaws of the bike, we point them out. I say, hey, there's a scratch right there. And if you don't want it because there's a scratch, cool. But almost always our customers say, wow, this bike was... They say two things when they receive the bike when we ship it to them. And if you're local, come down. We'd love to see you. Come down. But our customers say one of two things. They're like, wow, this bike's better than what you said it was. And I'm like, yeah. Or they're like, this is exactly as you described it. I'm like, yeah. So that's one of the reasons why I would prefer not to have floorboards. Most people just love floorboards. Everything about it, like, there's no negative. For me, I would prefer pegs because they're higher up and they give you a couple more degrees of lean angle. So you're not gonna, now floorboards are made to drag. Don't get me wrong, floorboards are absolutely made to drag. They have extra metal down there. Some have a little thing that's actually changeable. You can take that off, put a new one on there as like a wear item. And they're also made look, see, they fold up. They fold up very easily. Although a lot of times on the Harley Davidsons, like the older Harley Davidsons, these they folded up easily at one point in time, but then they don't anymore. Just because this is not a Harley Davidson, this is any bike. If you don't do it, if it doesn't get folded up very much, junk gets in there, and then they're harder to fold up. But they fold up because for a safety thing, that if you lay down, you lay some peg, it's gonna lean up. It's not gonna, like, you know, pivot your bike. Guys, that wraps up our test drive of a 2009 Yamaha V-Star 950. I like these bikes. It's a good time. It's a good ride. A lot of fun. We will see you guys later. Remember, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going. And don't forget to look in the description box. Check out our inventory. See you guys later. What's up, guys? Sean here from Srkcycles, and thanks for watching the video. Click here to subscribe. Click here to see more content. And as always, check out the description box to see our latest inventory and our killer deals, to see how to win a free motorcycle, and also to see our latest bikes and beards gear. We'll see you guys later. Remember, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going.